All right, we're live on YouTube and Facebook. So to start, we'll ask that everyone share the link. So how Rumble House keeps open is from you sharing the link. So I'm going to share. I'm going to hit. You know what's really funny when you're watching the live feed and I'm not there and then I appear magically and then I disappear? That's super fun.
You can judge your character.
So yeah. And which one do you go for? Coke?
Sometimes all the fruits.
Can we turn these lights down?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Can we
So
ever?
we'll take the fruit if you can't get Dr. Pepper.
I used to like.
Actually, we might turn these
I used
off
to
as
do,
well.
like banana on the bottom of
Oh, okay. That is where chocolate milk and Coke.
That's disgusting.
I don't know how to feel about that. I need 3 to 10 business days to think about that.
Try it, let you know.
Hey.
Don't do it while you have
Do
No, I wouldn't. I'm thinking it's similar to like a White Russian or something,
I'll
though,
scare
right?
you.
you
Booze and Coke and milk.
do you need help or just want help?
It's a need.
It's not even funny.
Well,
I don't want
what's the
anything
booze
funny.
and a White Russian?
I am really excited about seeing this under the black light.
I'm really excited
Can we
too.
try now?
Sure.
Too soon?
Yo, can you set it up?
No, it's regular milk and Coke.
Are we on the live feed?
We are
How many
live.
times has it been shared?
For me, I shared it.
Because if we don't get the feed shared, we're going to die.
So if everybody could hit share on the
Spontaneous like a bus.
just
I'll accept it. Accept it.
Vodka, coffee liqueur.
Okay, you
Coffee
ready?
liqueur, that's probably what you were thinking.
What do you think, Justin? Look at
oh, Rich, it's
The really
beautiful.
the reals. The dude drinks
It's
them.
really
The dude
beautiful.
abides.
Also, another thing I didn't think was funny. The,
That's a shame.
I know, Jess loves it.
Free movie.
Just loves it.
Why? What's happening?
That's all
Bartender
right.
stint. My
Oh,
mom
how to say?
buy up
I know how to
supplies and I
share.
did
My phone just keeps
meals
saying it cannot play this to get
chocolate monkeys and
Every time Blake keeps opening Facebook, he's doing this.
What?
As long as I get it in front of my mom, I can
Share it before.
It was
Internet.
brown cow.
Yeah.
Brown
Yeah.
cow.
All right.
Anything with milk is not my jam.
Are we live right now?
Yeah, we are live to YouTube and to Facebook. I am just making sure it's shared there. All right.
You basically put everything in brown cow and everything.
So,
I can't remember what else. Tequila?
9 people. That's amazing.
It's
Thank
easy to go
you.
back.
So we are going to start selling the pieces. Hello, Dusty. How we run this is we are going to pull up. It's essentially pure chaos. So, but you can help guide the chaos. If you have a piece that you want us to throw in the auction, please let us know. You can say, hey, hi, Richard. Richard's joining us from Illinois.
Hello, Richard.
So you can let us know if you're curious about a piece. They're all uploaded to our Rumble 511 event. If you want, if you click, I showed my mom the other day, you click on Rumble House on Facebook, and then you scroll down and you find the event page 511. And then under there, it's just under the discussion. So you can click on the pieces and then you can just check out the pieces from home and then text
403-629-7424.
with any.
That's 403-629-7424.
Excellent. So, we are
family.
going to start by putting pieces in. Different from before the end times. We don't time out a piece right away because we want to give people a chance to bid on the pieces. So,
And because we're kind of desperate.
well, it's January, February, March time of year. So we're trying to make it through and make sure we,
How can it be January, February, March time?
well, it's still
Well,
March.
you can just make things up.
Hi,
like that.
Bree. But it is. It's that time of year, January, February, March time.
It's not January at all.
It's the same schlump.
It looks
Gosh, you're
like
pretty in this dress.
It's the same schlump.
It looks like January.
Feels like January. Except there's less hope. Just kidding, more hope. We're getting closer to spring. Okay. We keeping it positive. You know what's beautiful? Randy's cards. So if you love beautiful and authentic things, everything here at Rumble House is made by local artists. Randy is from the Sunshine Coast in BC. Her sister Anne Christine joins us in person and drops off pieces. So these handmade cards were painted on canvas that they used as drop cloths when they made their own home on the Sunshine Coast.
You're a drop.
And there's a beautiful little stamp on the inside, 100% handmade. Randy signed them all. So beautiful. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards and envelopes. And the opening is $10. And Randy has been donating all of the proceeds from these pieces to the gallery, which is very much appreciated, Randy.
Oh, is it $10 for all of them? Or
Yeah,
$10
for the
a card?
set. For the set.
Oh, I'll bet $10.
20.
Silence.
Okay, so that set is currently at $20 to Rich Tea Room.
I didn't even look at them. I just did 20 to be mean to Chelsea. We have this relationship.
It'll poke you in the eye.
Poke my eye!
Does this hurt?
Your eye doesn't scare me.
If you poke my other eye, then I'd probably be able to walk around without these pink glasses on.
Okay. So, next. It's Wednesday.
Is it ever?
It sure is. It's like multi-layered. Let me see that.
Sorry, I just got
I really like this.
It's so beautiful. What's your opening bid, Praxis?
I think I put down about like 5 or 7. I don't know. It can be 5.
It's also really nice backlight. You want to see?
I don't remember if it was 5 or 7.
Whoa!
Ooh.
I guess for me, the backlighting really comes down to like when you just nail it all in one hit, right? Like if there's a lot of working and fixing and correcting, then the backlighting kind of doesn't work. And not to say that you have to be able to backlight it, but I like when you can see that it all went down well. That should you put it in the
Breathe in
window?
$10. Do you have your phone? Are we gonna look at the phone for texts or?
Sure. I was doing all the sharing.
We're just gonna guess.
Well, I was looking for the sharing.
What did you use?
Now I'm checking to see who shared. Just
Alcohol
kidding.
markers made by Praxis. $10.
The alcohol markers used to stress me out because every time somebody mentioned the markers, I wanted a drink. Not the marker,
I hope not.
but bourbon. Then we quit drinking. Now I only think of it maybe once or twice a day.
Are you
I'm checking the sharing.
okay?
We need some people here.
Not only does
Oh wait, there are. Let me ring a ding dong dandy. Okay, I got a bid here. $15 on the Wednesday.
to who, please? Can you show Praxis's next piece?
You're not the boss of me. She's totally the boss of me.
Oh, it's to Sandra. I should have Now I'm getting
I can't believe I'm doing this in public.
Praxis knew the song. Do we have 15 people online?
15 people. We love you so much. I just popped another eye.
Hey.
Should I show the
Stan-
camera my
so-
eye one more time?
So Sandra bid
Is it in the
$15 on the Wednesday. And what's your opening bid on the
Was
B?
it?
I'm sorry.
5 is
5? Okay. 5 is the opening bid on the B.
I'll bid 5 on that.
I'm gonna live.
5 on the B to Sid. Bree bid 20 on the B.
We just lost 5 viewers because I showed them my eye.
She was like, I want this. And I was like, I can just make you one. Just like, no, I want this one.
Aw.
This would be so great for like anytime you're feeling ornery. Hey, like, why'd you do that? Because. How'd you pop your eyeball, Rich? Well, I was stressing out. You know.
Oh, I look at B.
Because. When did you do that? Before.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, can you do the
Okay.
black light? And we'll do a couple of black lights.
What's the bid on this?
20.
It is hard. Who's got the $20
Bree.
bid on
My
this?
mother.
You know, I'm gonna just pass this around because once it's in your hand, you're gonna realize you can't really live without it.
I know it's the little circle.
As soon as it left
the
my hand,
wing.
The little half coconut wings.
oh,
Coconut.
No, I can't touch it.
That's pretty.
So this is
already wanted so bad.
This is by Sam Biggity. Opening is $50.
Somebody told me to behave.
Ah.
Behave.
Opening bid for this beautiful piece by Sam Biggity is $50.
Sam Biggity.
We've got $50.
Oh, $50. $50. That's so funny. So this piece is currently at $50. Text 403-629-7424 if you would like to bid.
403-629-7424. 403-629-7424.
So here's that Queen of Hearts. Opening bid, Rich Teru.
I'm not selling anything tonight because I'm annoying. I'm annoying. $5.
$5 for the Queen of Hearts.
$5.
$5. Who said that?
They're pretty.
Praxis. I thought it was. $5 for Praxis.
Bye.
Can you hold her?
Stay warm. Be nice to your brain.
Jess, can I give you the beat?
Yeah. Leanne
Yeah,
did 25
I
for
made
the
this.
Queen.
It's shiny and reflective.
Shining, shimmering.
The Queen is currently at
It's
$25.
weird because I know I'm being annoying and I feel like I can't stop.
You know who else feels like that?
It's funny, like this piece really does scream demographics. Who is the target market for this? It was Harold.
Bree bid $40 for the Queen of Hearts.
This is true.
I'm gonna text her and ask her.
Oh, I can unbook this now.
I'm so happy that you.
What's the opening bid? $5.
What?
$5 for this acrylic on canvas.
I hum it because I love it.
Leanne bid $50 on the Queen.
Yeah, it's 50 on the queen. Holy moly.
Playing with the Queen of Hearts.
So there we go. Elon, $5 opening bid.
I have a funny story for you.
Okay.
How many people
$5
here? How many
to
people here?
Oana. Sorry.
How many people here were painting tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, here's a question. Like sometimes when you pull out a reference, this was my reference. This is what I was thinking of painting, and this is what I painted.
Close.
I didn't realize I could see Jess. Did the body?
What? Did you see my eye? Yeah, everybody at work's like, what happened to your eye? I'm like, I'm not going to tell you.
Hey, what's your opening bid for that one, Mela?
It's nothing. I got it out of our art history textbook. It's crazy. It's just a photo. It's free. You can have it for free. Oh, the bum? Ironically, here's another funny thing. This one, which was supposed to be this, what's this?
Leanne bids 10 on Elon.
This, when you wore this beautiful dress,
Yeah.
I imagined you doing some sort of prayer ritual.
Oh,
And so this was supposed to be you praying, and then
oh, that's nice.
yeah, kind of went more of a yoga, and then just look. What's that word again?
Just like
Yeah, no, aruga. What happened here? Curtains are open. They can see our mess. Why am I doing this?
This
Sometimes
beautiful-
when we're learning about science, I just do a lisp, and it's just cute and funny between Jess and I. And then we meet somebody who's got a lisp, but it's not funny anymore. Whose is that?
So Bree bid $69 on the Queen of Hearts.
Chester.
This is by Oana. This beautiful is acrylic on canvas. Acrylic on canvas by Oana.
This is the Queen of Hearts.
Sorry, Queen of Hearts
Sorry.
at $69. What's your opening bid? $50 opening bid. $50 to Praxis. So beautiful. The underlit, like the lighting's so gorgeous.
Yeah.
Really beautiful.
$75 for the Queen.
Leanne did $75 on the Queen.
I didn't get that.
Whoa.
Could you try again?
Siri, that's a little
Siri, I
intrusive.
got it.
Siri, we're good.
I'm not sure I understand.
You're being intrusive.
So Oana's beautiful piece is currently at $50. Awesome. Currently at $50. Sam's piece is currently at $50, I believe.
Yep.
Nice. Beautiful. The Queen is currently at 75. Do you want to show?
Very good now.
Thank you.
Okay, so next,
$90 for the Queen.
rebid 90. Rebid 90.
Yeah, I'm gonna send her some questioning emojis.
So this piece by Alox is opening at $80. It's a mixed media piece.
There's two
So
pieces. Where's the other one?
Oh, on here. So you-
What's the bid for the other opening bid for the other piece?
I think it was 60 from last week. Does that sound familiar?
I'll look at the other ones. I don't know this. What is
What's
it?
the opening
Alox
bid for
was at
this one?
60 on this one?
30.
30 on this one? Okay, 30 on this one. 80 opening on this one.
Are they blacklight reactive?
The chrome on there is supposed to be like a mirror.
Do you want to? Yeah, it's nice.
Do you want me to hold it?
Do you want to see if it's blacklight reactive?
Leanne bids 110 on the Queen.
Okay.
It's very competitive.
She's not answering my messages.
I like that. I like that one.
Hey, beautiful. Very nice. Reflective. Beautiful. Next.
Are these staying here tonight if they don't sell?
Yes.
Can I put them in the window?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
After the
People will come back and buy them next week. What is this place?
Yeah, and if I have them here longer, the price will probably drop a bit. But I'm just testing.
so this is by Patty. If I was a bubble. Pencil crayon marker. It looks like this beautiful like collage almost, but it's all hand drawn, hand colored, blended beautifully.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's too bad the rocks.
Oh, my mother cannot watch and text.
He still
I've seen
has some
this.
stuff for sale.
Is she only on Thursdays?
No.
Hey.
Yes.
Or you can just call her at Instagram.
So text 403-629-7424 if you would like to bid. This piece
all ever
is
go home?
by Sid. Yeah. What's your opening bid, Sid?
20.
$20. I love the layers.
What's it called again?
Enmeshment.
I have some.
It looks like mesh.
It's it was about, I was thinking about like codependency and boundaries and what would codependency look like?
Oh, this. Look at right here. This is the face of codependency. She worked late one night this year, and I just walked around sitting. I don't know what to do with myself anymore.
This is beautiful. Opening is $20.
It's funny because I think codependency is often considered like a negative thing, right? Till you find it, and you're like, yeah. And then the other thing is that when Jess and I would do something stupid together, I would be the instigator and she'd be the enabler. And that was just our roles that we like Batman and Robin and the instigator and the enabler. And then we were just talking to somebody the other day and they were like mentioning that being an enabler is often
Could have a
considered
negative connotation.
connotation, but not in our lives.
Yeah. There you go. This is by Mr. Fox.
Fantastic.
Fantastic, Mr. Fox. We'll pass it around. It's so tiny. So I'll show the people at home and then we'll pass it around here. So there's a lot of different materials here. There's embroidery floss for the webbing. There is 3D printed spider that's so tiny. Where are you? It's tinier than the support structures in the 3D printer. There's polymer clay and moss and acrylic paint. And it's called A Spider's Life's Work. $20 opening bid by Mr. Fox.
That makes sense.
So beautiful. Here, if you want to see.
That's starting at $20.
So this is by Bethany. Are there things coming in?
No.
Come on!
Please send us a ding.
Come on, people!
It doesn't have to be a bid. It could be your cat. Send us cat photos. We need to hear the ding.
Some
I can
live,
send you cat pictures.
Please do.
Yeah.
So many.
some local art for your walls makes all the difference in your home. Some local cats.
Did you get 110 for the queen?
Yeah.
All right.
So this is by Bethany. Beautiful little line drawing in ink. $10 opening bid. Framed piece. So beautiful. Text 403-629-7424.
That's 403-629-7424.
Debating whether or not to wear it.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. So sweet, hey? So beautiful. All right. And another one.
Kelly sent us a cat, but there isn't making a ding. Come on, you.
Another one by Bethany. This one's called Wolf Pack. Do you remember, was this also at 10? I can't remember. Might have been 15.
Let me check.
Sorry.
I think so. Don't apologize.
So this is by Bethany. Ah! That's the scariest sound ever. That's what wakes me up in the morning.
So what makes you want to take
You know when you like set one of these to your alarm and you start to hate that sound?
Yeah.
Like, oh, not that one.
Okay, so that's opening.
Still like
No, it's okay. I started
All out of order. There we go. There it is. $5.
$5 opening bid. Please.
We're just distracted. Oh no.
Oh no.
No, I'm getting like this is. I'm getting I think my phone's getting kind of worn out because I'm getting vibrations on bids. There's some bids on my watch, but they're not coming through on the phone for some reason.
So this is by Shane. Opening is $50. This is by Shane. The opening bid is $50. It's acrylic on canvas. This is a lovely one by Dwayne Goforth. It is originally ink and pencil crayon. This is a print of an original and it's opening at $10. Framed, ready to hang on your wall. Dwayne is a lovely individual in our community. He's part of the Sober Crew, and they drop by Wednesdays after their Sober Crew drumming circles to drop off artwork. Bree says, Rich, you're the best.
Thank you.
Enable.
On the topic of enabling.
I'm obnoxious.
But also like Pinocchio when you say that. I keep waiting for you to say I want to be a real boy.
I don't want to be a real boy.
I don't want to.
I want to be a cloud.
Patty. What's your opening bid on this one, Patty? 35.
It's so good.
Look at how cute.
Wow.
Little basket, upcycled stuff that would otherwise, the bags that would otherwise be. Oh, I got that one. Would otherwise be like thrown out or, just totally misused. And look how beautiful. Hand woven, little flower on the top. It's so beautiful.
And they're so soft.
So like we were saying, when you have that feel of like a wicker basket and you think, oh, it's gonna be scratchy, it's so soft. It's just squishable and really lovely.
Okay, Blake sent a bunny.
Oh,
Her
buddy,
name is Radar. She's evil. That's
radar.
why she has red eyes.
That is so
What are you saying about red eyes?
that was really funny. So
It still works.
for Patty's bag, there's this design you can have with the beautiful cloth handle, or the also woven. I think this one was the 35 as well. So also hand woven with the
On the cards, Randy raised. Oh, bid. Ruth is raising the bid for $5 to $15 on the cards.
Thank you, Ruth.
Thank you, Ruth. Wait, didn't I bid 20 on those cards?
What was the bid at?
I thought you bid 10 on the card.
Chelsea bid 10 and then I bid
You
20.
did 20 on the card.
Yeah.
Sorry, the cards
Yeah, the very
are
first one.
at 20 to Rich.
Can you?
Cards are at 20 to Rich.
So Ruth,
You know what, Ruth? I love you so much. I'm going to let you have that bid for $15. And I'm going to back out. Is that allowed? We love backing out? It's just sweet
well, you
that
just
Ruth-
want Ruth to have them,
I want Ruth
so
to be happy.
that's very sweet.
Tell you what I'll do. I'll match it. So Ruth can bid
then
$15
we'll pay
and I'll
five.
pay 5 in
Beautiful.
for
Okay,
Ruth.
Okay.
so this one is currently going to Ruth.
Oana did 15 on Harold's Elon Musk.
Yay!
I love the name Ruth. I don't think I could ever name any of my kids Ruth.
My grandma's name was Ruth.
Yeah.
My great
I would name a
grandma's
cat
name was
Ruth.
Ruth.
But in my family, there won't be any Ruths
No.
because your name would be Ruth Teru. And your kids would be the Teruths.
This is currently at $15.
Like my dad's name is Ray.
Ray Teru.
And he goes by Ray Teru. And people thought it was a Chinese name.
Oh,
Ray Teru.
oh.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like that to me. That might be those people having issues.
Well, that's what they said. That's
Okay.
what they said to him.
Yeah. That just might be people dealing with their own stuff. Oh, right. This is really lovely. Theo dropped off more of these cards for the changing of the seasons. There's a collection of 4 images, original images from Theo, and 4 original poems. And you know, the equinox is coming up soon. If you get the date will come. I don't know if it'll be nice, but the date will come. And so if you bid, there's opening $10
If I bought this, I'd had one for all the Teruths.
for this.
Rich Teru, Jess Teru, Felix Teru, all the Teruths.
Opening bid is $10.
$10.
There's just a lot of energy to
It's not even the good energy.
that. It's energy.
It's the wrong energy. I need to reel it in. Reeling in the royal. What happened to me? Oh, I know what happened.
What happened?
You should have saw this coming.
Bree, what did you bid $10 on?
Do you know
The
what's-
cards?
Do you know what's wrong with Rich tonight? This is brutal.
Rich bid Bree bid $10 on the cards. Yes.
The cards went from 10
Theodore's
to 20 to 15 to 10.
No, I think
There's
Theo's.
more than
Bree,
one set
can
of
you
cards.
confirm it's for Theo's?
Oh.
Because I just held
There's
that.
more than one
Yeah.
set of cards.
Bree said for Theo's cards. Is that okay?
So this is what happened.
Yep.
Do you remember this? I woke up the other day, my eye was bloodshot because I burst a blood vessel somehow. And then I went to bed early.
Mhm. Oh, you slept a lot.
I got sleep.
Oh, you slept
I'm
a
weird when I
lot.
sleep.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Like when I get too much sleep, which is like 8 hours or something, like I get weird. Just as I was like, I can tell you got sleep last night. But most nights I'm up all night staring at the ceiling and then I'm kind of mellow.
Yeah.
So rather than medication, I just use like endorphins.
Endorphins. Okay, this is by Stephen Strain, Rose in the Water. Opening is $50 for this acrylic on canvas.
And we have 12 people with us.
That's so
Still,
nice.
even though I'm being weird.
Look at those spiders
And
there.
now we have 11 people.
For their first show.
It's entertaining.
Why isn't that dinging?
At least we see it come up on the.
I know, that's so stressful.
My favorite is the auto-generated closed captions.
Oh!
Watch Live.
They're pretty funny.
I was watching it with
That's
my
me.
2 roommates last week.
We were just talking about the happy dance.
I love honey.
Someone said that he sounds like Winnie the Pooh.
No, you know what I do good is Tigger.
Yeah, you do really good.
The wonderful thing about tigers is tigers are wonderful things. Their heads are made out of rubber. Their tails are made out of springs. They're wonderful, 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 fun, fun, fun. The wonderful thing about tigers is I'm the only one. Is I'm the only one.
That was really good.
Yeah, again, I slept too much last night, and I apologize.
Again. I apologize.
It's actually really
This
hard for
is-
me to learn the words to songs.
But you know that one really
That
good.
one I live.
Yeah. This
Tigger
is
made a lot of
by
sense to me.
Jennifer Waters. Opening is $50 for this lovely painting of the sunset over Glenmore Park.
My mom said you got the words wrong.
No.
Never.
Not a chance. Which
he,
word?
He is Tigger.
What are the words?
Take
I don't
care.
know. But she said you got
Nice
them wrong.
seeing you guys.
It might be just my
Relaying the
Take
message.
care.
might be my speech
Bye.
impediment. The wonderful thing about tigers is tigers.
There's a lot of this.
I'm gonna look them up.
I know.
There's also different variations of that song.
It's very true.
All right.
Every time he tackled somebody, he'd sing a different song.
Right, because you need for a different situation, you need a different song. This is by Jason Carr. Organic Silence. Opening is $20. You really can feel the silence of this one. Leanne approves of the song. And probably the painting. It was just delayed on.
She just sent me the entire song.
Oh, read it to us.
Not really.
Or sing it to
Would you
us.
sing
No.
Actually, there's a good
Acted out
chance
too,
with
right.
Disney we'll get bumped for.
Oh, yeah,
the
don't
copyright.
you? Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I was
They
looking
got ears everywhere.
Actually, and to tell you the truth, I'm not so much worried about getting bumped off the live feed 1 week. I'm worried about getting like a month-long like ban. That would be like the end of us.
Okay, so Theo, beautiful piece, Island Palace with Cloud and Sun, February 10th, 1997. I love these waves, and the clouds are beautiful, and the sunshine, and the beautiful clouds, and the
So I will tell you that I think that there are different versions of that song. 'Cause both of those, I just read the lyrics, make perfect sense to me.
Okay. And for those of you who celebrate Patty's Day,
Everybody celebrates St. Patty's Day.
no, I don't really. Sorry. Sure, I do.
And it's
Everybody
making
does.
up for contract. That's
That's the whole point. Is everybody's Irish on St. Patty's Day?
I think that's just because people like drinking beer.
Right.
when is St. Patty's Day?
Like, nothing against it.
No, I just never heard anybody say that before.
Oh, interesting. Oh! Even she has green beer.
Nope.
Something.
That's actually a bit of a
Nope.
myth.
I know. Oh yes, Brie. Yes.
Right in the eyes.
Right in the eyes.
Everyone loves St.
Ah!
Patrick's Day.
When I close my eyes, all I can see is
See
You
that?
do.
Oh,
You
me
love
too.
St.
Ah.
Patrick's Day.
Okay.
You love it so much. You love St. Patrick's Day.
So, Patty, she's so
No.
lucky with her earrings, pot of gold, and drink. She's so lucky. Wearable glasses prevents you from getting pinched.
And magically delicious.
So look, she's got her coins, and she's got her drink with a coin in it. I'm gonna choke on that.
That's actually
Patty.
probably not great for that.
Look at
camera
those-
How do
lens.
you get like poison?
Oh jeez.
Or your eyeballs.
I don't know. What's
Rich, don't stare into it. You're gonna
I
mess
got
your
my
eyes
safety
with
goggles
blood.
on.
I've got my safety goggles.
Burst another blood vessel.
Not how I birthed it.
Sorry.
There we go.
always right there?
Yeah, no, but yes.
Actually, that camera's pretty amazing for the dark, hey?
I don't remember ever.
Are you
seeing
standing now, by the
I'm
way?
trying.
Is
Yes,
that
I've
the
been
rest of the
standing
night?
the whole time.
I
No.
like this chair. It's my new comfort chair.
I'm trying to find something that's dark, and I don't
Are you gonna
really
put
know
on
what
the
I'm
chair?
doing.
Use your words.
I
Flip the
need
light on.
light.
Oh, here we go.
I need
No, I usually
light.
don't show up.
It's like magic.
I know, but I'm thinking when you're here, often.
No, I only left before the auction like once or twice.
Oh, and then there's another one to put in
Do
there.
you think? Are we gonna sell the Johnny Cash?
Yeah, I think so. Let's do that.
Okay.
So there you go. So that is Patty. $80 is the opening bid.
Oh, so many times.
We could do it.
I did kind of wonder if Johnny Cash was Blacklight React.
Can you? Oh yeah. Do you?
Maybe.
Do I? I think just the red.
I just need help getting it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. That's really cool.
Are you gonna bring it out?
I need help. It's very big. I'm trying to make space too, so things bad things don't happen.
So, I don't think you should have to have a blacklight bulb to own this piece, but I
Oh,
do
It's
find
so good.
I do all the blacklight painting in my brain, and then I flip the light on. So I haven't even seen this week. We painted this on the weekend, and then something happened where we got really busy, and then
The week.
I hadn't had a chance to try it out under the blacklight, and I really like it. Sometimes it really like gives it a three-dimensional
Glow.
glow, and some of the pigments work a lot more aggressively than others. So sometimes there's just sort of like a nice sort of glow to it. Sometimes like this red almost looks like not so much on screen, but here in person almost looks a little bit to me like those neon tubes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love this contemplative pose.
yeah, I like this one a lot.
So nice. Rich. Okay. Oh, is it okay?
Yep. Oh, and then this one's blacklight.
So this one, let's time it out. 110 going to Leanne. Going
Going
once.
once,
Going
going
twice.
twice,
Going
going
3
three times.
times.
9:42.
This one blacklight. Oh, it doesn't even look like blacklight on screen.
Oh
That
yeah.
looks so cool.
It looks kind of nice on screen, but like
In real life.
in real life, it's got a really. I'm actually either of these. I'd be happy to take home. So
And look, yeah, these blacklight ones. Are
I'm
showing
not getting
really
the
beautiful.
blacklight effect at all
On the screen?
tonight. I wonder why that is. Maybe because we have the lights down.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, strangely enough, this one here looks almost the exact same on screen with the blacklight. Hey, maybe I'll paint a dress on her later. Might be a little too much butt crack.
Is there ever too much?
You want to know?
Stop!
Too much. I am so sorry. Did that come off as aggressive in any way? Because really, I thought, how accommodating can I be? And then I thought, this feels wrong. And maybe I'm just like crossed the line. Sorry.
Nah.
nah. Don't again. Let's not encourage this. Okay.
The enabler.
Trying. Oh, my back just cracked. Okay.
I'll throw down a 50 on Johnny.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Johnny Cash. Okay.
Yeah, at school, I used the word Johnny Cash as affirmative.
Johnny Cash.
Like, hey, I like your hair. I'm like, Johnny Cash.
All right. Bree made this lovely little embroidery. Oh, Bree asked what's the opening bid. So it's currently at $50 to Chelsea. And this is by Bree. Cute little Sully from Monsters Inc. $1. Cute little cross stitch.
You know what's fun is how $75 on Johnny Cash.
To Bree?
To Leanne.
Leanne. These so Sid, these were yours, right? The cute little
Oh yeah,
stamps.
Yeah.
Opening. What do you know? What the opening bids? Would you like to? It's over
We can open them at 15 because I can't remember.
there.
For the set.
$15 for the set of the cute stamps. Little cat paw. Oh, why can't I show this better? Okay, so Johnny Cash is currently at 75.
Johnny Cash.
There. Okay. So hand carved little lino stamps. I like that the paw is a heart. Opening 15.
Oh, did you see that your cousin said he must get so cold?
Yeah,
really cute.
because she's so cute.
So, has anybody seen my mural, the river troll under the bridge? It's so he's nude, and then in the summertime, it just feels so cozy, just like the sun
Mhm.
beating down on him.
Yeah.
And the troll sort of curled up in the sun, and it just feels so cozy. And then the exact same painting in the cold, he looks so cold, and it was I can't say it was intentional. It was just him looking retrospective, but it's interesting to me as the painter to, because I ride by it like a couple times a week to make sure it hasn't been graffitied, and I'm just blown away at how cold he looks in the winter and how warm he looks in the summer, and just how the expression in the context completely changes.
Yeah, it's really sweet. So, Randy's beautiful cards are at $15 to Ruth, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
$15 to Ruth. 5 sets of 5 cards to Ruth. Beautiful. And Wednesday. Oh, going once, going twice, going 3 times, sold to Ruth. Wednesday. Is that
Oh, that's a question.
15?
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
15 to Sandra.
15 to Sandra. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold to Sandra. I saw another thing come in. Okay, I got $100 to Sean for Johnny Cash, who has the same initials as Jesus, which is awesome. Because it says for JC, and I was like, that is fun. Sorry, that was fun.
Johnny
So,
Cash.
100
He was really. Did he become a minister? No, that was Bob Dylan.
Yeah. $100 to
Johnny
Sean.
Cash.
Johnny Cash is at $100 currently.
Johnny Cash has to be fixative before he leaves. I have to hit him with a fixative.
Yeah. What's the B at? Oh, Brie, Wednesday's at $15 to Sandra.
B is 20 to Bree.
B is 20 to Brie. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold to Brie. Everybody has 10 minutes. The B just gets to travel.
You just got to go on a little adventure tonight.
Because Felix, when he
Bye.
was young, for some reason pronounced all of his syllables. Have you heard this before? And so he doesn't even spell now very well, but as a baby, he would hear phonetically all of the vowels in a word. So when we went to Sylvan Lake, we'd be getting an ice cream, and the entire time he'd be like, "When do we go back to the Biatch?" And so if it was spelled, I don't know how he could hear the vowels and then pronounce them properly, but he would
Brie
exaggerate.
just bid $20 on the Wednesday. Sorry.
I'm not taking them home.
Literally everybody here is bidding on a Wednesday.
Just what's not Elon Musk at?
Chill.
What's the Elon Musk at?
$15 to Rana.
And so that piece was donated to us. Harold came by with a bundle of stuff and basically just said, "This is a gift. I'll take whatever you can give me for it." And so he gave us a painting and an overhead projector, which we gave away. And it came in a kind of a stroller carrier, which we gave away. And some silk screen supplies, which I just gave to, I gave a piece to Oliver. And then at the bottom of the pile was the Elon Musk. So it was donated to the gallery. And that's really sweet.
This one.
What you got there? What you
20?
got?
Yeah.
So Blake just bid 20 on the Elon Musk. This is by Andrew Farley. It's opening at $45. So a beautiful colored glass flower. I don't know if you can really see the beauty of the colors in this.
Maybe I'll put this light
And
on.
the vase too is super subtle with lovely little speckles. Oh, that does help. Yeah. Thanks, my love. So speckles of beautiful glass. This is by Andrew Farley. And it is opening at $45 for the set.
That's what you looked at me.
Okay, $45 for the set.
Was this timed out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Leanne get it?
Yeah.
Does Leanne want a Q and a heart in the corner?
Leanne, let
Let
us
us know if you want a Q and a heart in the
like the card.
corner. If that is the case, it could be done. Although it'd be an expensive mistake if it didn't go well. What's Johnny Cash at? 100?
100 to Sean.
100 going once, 100 going twice, 100 going 3 times. And what is the current time?
9:51.
9:51, and it is 9:51. I bet you there's only 10 minutes left in this auction, so we're probably. And then what's the bid on this?
$50.
Mamo Jammo, $50 on the butter. It's a butterfly.
Yeah, and it's called Change.
The butter change. And then did these get bids?
us by?
So,
A friend that
These-
dropped by.
oh yeah. So these.
So we'll have to track him down because we haven't heard from him in a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks.
Yeah. These are $10 opening.
Are these all the same artist?
Leanne said she'd love the Q and the heart.
Okay.
So it's going to be displayed. So Leanne is part of this club at school, and they're it's called Construction. So they raise money for cans of food, and then the food gets donated. And they Construction, though, they're building stuff. Every year they build stuff out of the cans. So this year it's called the Queen of Hearts. And last year they did the alligator, and she bought Rich's out. It was a weird coincidence last year. He painted an alligator, and she bought it for the display. And this year they're doing the whole Construction at South Center Mall. So your painting will be up at the South Center when the kids do their Construction build.
What if I screw this up? No pressure.
You can't screw it up. You're perfect.
I can screw it up. This has happened before.
This is
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
okay. This is to
This way she can back out of it if she doesn't like it. I'm like, sometimes with my letters, I don't know if you know this about me, I have to worry about getting my letters backwards. So I'm like concentrating on which side the line goes on.
You don't have to rush. It's okay. So, oh, did this one get a bit? Little Mr. Fox?
No,
Little Mr. Spider?
it got adored and appreciated.
Sebastian, lots of people adore and appreciate your beautiful work. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm walking really slow all of a sudden. Oh, here.
And should I sign it?
Yeah.
Always.
Holy. Always you should sign it.
You want to ask her if she wants me to sign it?
Always. Oh, there's a text that I'll try to get under.
It better not be don't sign it because I just started.
Has anyone ever told you not to sign it?
They usually come back with the painting to get you to
Yeah.
sign it.
Well, in the 90s, it wasn't cool to sign. All the cool
I will
kids.
admit, there are some artists that use like a Sharpie and it does take away from it. But it's a way you can add to it and take away from it.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I did a good job.
It's perfect!
Congratulations.
Yay! So there's these beautiful pieces by Dusty. You can buy them all together because they look beautiful on your wall as a set. They're oil on canvas. They're $20 each, and there's 6 of them.
I like the one I have. It's so pretty.
Yeah, you got the
flowers at
little,
home.
the flower one, right? It's so
My
nice.
roommates are also obsessed with it. It's a sunflower.
Oh, we
That's
both
so
have flowers.
nice.
There's purple flowers here.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's so nice. So these are such nice gushy oil on canvas. It would be funny if I was just showing you the same first painting each time.
Just
Eh,
lift up the same.
Everyone at home's like, you need to go home. There we go. Nice ridge there. It was really cute, actually. There was a guest teacher in my classroom the other day, and she saw Anne Christine's painting, and she right away knew exactly the mountain that Anne Christine painted. So there's such beautiful bikers and hikers around, and they know immediately what mountain. I just appreciate them because they're so beautiful, but there are people that know these things innately and so beautifully.
This is a copy of Jessica and Rich Teru's poetry book. It's called Awaken the Undertow. There are illustrations and poems, 94 pages of poems. So probably 200 poems. Yeah.
I think there's close, yeah.
And Jess has a little secret we can't announce yet, but she's going to be doing something really special. And the special thing she's doing, we'll tell you after if you're here.
Kelly bid $20 on the poetry book.
Well, Kelly, I'm going to tell you the book starts out at $16.95. So let's start the bidding at $5.
How's that logic? It's flawless.
Well, it's just more fun that way.
It's just more fun.
Unless you want to bid 20.
That's very sweet.
Thank you, Kelly.
She said, "Okay, I'll bid 10." Split the difference. Beautiful,
I'll
Kelly.
bid 15.
On your own.
You can't be like that. Okay, let me just show you. I put the Queen
Oh,
of
that's really
Hearts
nice.
and I signed it. So I hope that's still okay.
I'll bring that into school tomorrow.
Last chance to back
Bree,
out
Bree bid 40 on the book. I feel,
on this book.
yeah.
No,
How about 20 on another one? I will
okay.
put names
Let's
on
word
them.
this differently, okay?
Okay.
We have more than one copy of this book, and they are $16.95. And
Can I have one for 20?
$16.95.
Nice and round.
Yeah, listen, we have copies of the poetry book, and we would rather sell them to you for the yes.
You're
Yes.
like 5 and you're like 20. Thank you. Yeah.
And actually, to tell you the truth, this will sound really obnoxious coming from us, but they're good poems.
They're really,
It's a good
we
book.
flip them open and I'll just start crying reading one. And he's like, "What? Who wrote that?" I'm like, "It's your poem." Kelly said $20 on the
Okay, and then
With a
Bree's
smiley
asking
face.
for 2 for 20
Oh, 2
each.
for 20 each.
Okay, hold on.
Is there? I think we have more at the house.
There is kind of
Finite amount. I
there's a
think, right?
finite amount of
Okay,
them. So,
So yeah, so Bree 2 for 20.
2 for 20.
2 for 20 each.
Yeah.
Or each, and then this one's for you, Kelly. So I'll get names on them.
The ironic thing is this: Jess and I buy copies of the books from the bookstore at full price, and then sell them here at the gallery, and put all the money into the gallery. So it actually cost us.
There's the
It's like
double.
the shirts all over again.
It is, but it's worth it to
Double
have
loss,
the poems
Matt.
read. So, but let's keep track. I
But
think
it's really
Bree
you wrote
Bree
them
wants
down.
2 books
Chelsea's
for 20.
got them, and I'll put tags on them this week.
Yeah.
I'll actually do tags this week.
So thank you everybody for that support. That means a lot. And actually, we would love to hear from you if you like our poems. If you buy the book and you don't read them, that's fine too. But we really so. Can I tell you something else about the poetry book? Is when we put it out, Pen and Quill,
Tell her. No, I'm just kidding.
there's an actual poetry magazine interviewed us and read our book.
Yeah.
And they said all positive things except for there was a comment that Dusty's asking for the poetry book
Sure.
as well.
Dusty,
There-
20.
probably
Yeah, there is.
there
there's-
should be more.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
because there's 2.
there's at least one at home.
Yeah.
We'll figure it
Okay,
out.
I have 2 at my house too. So
Oh no, I
should
put another one here.
Mine.
So there's 1 for Dusty, 1 for Kelly, and 2 for
Free.
Oh, and do you have your copy?
and I gave it. Yeah,
Okay,
so that's
perfect. Then that
perfect.
works out. And then so what happened is this poetry magazine interviewed us and read our book and then did a review of our
Like
poetry
we're
book.
real poets.
Yeah. So no, but
You're real poets.
Yeah. So they said the poems were strong and innovative and if not a little cheesy,
Romantic.
something. There was one unfavorable word in it about being
Like
A little bit
gushy
too-
or
it wasn't cheesy, it wasn't
something-
cliche. No.
no, it was something to do with like too ushy gushy.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I like that. That it was gushy ushy.
That's not what happened.
I was upset.
Yeah.
Okay. But
So she started out a
After.
little offended that they had this one kind of
oh yeah, what was the word?
it wasn't like cheesy
But
or
after I liked
gushy
it,
or something. It was
if they're gonna,
it could even be something like saccharine, right?
I think saccharine.
Yeah, a
I
little
might
bit.
have
It wasn't
said that.
saccharine, but it was a little bit gushy or something. And she was like, "I'm not sure how I feel about this, interview." I'm like,
Review, yeah.
"Are you kidding me?" Because they totally took us at face value, as though we could have been like Yates, William Butler Yeats, or something like they were reading us on the same shelf as Leonard Cohen and William Butler Yeats. And their criticism of us was that it was a little bit too gushy. And I was like, that's amazing. And actually, the other thing that happened was on our Goodreads reviews on the River Troll. It's got all 5s because most of the reviews are my friends. And then this one person gave me a 4 out of 5, and I was like, oh, hard to please. And it was somebody that didn't know us, didn't know anything about us, picked the book up on the shelves, gave it a review, and gave it a 4 out of 5. And I was like, wonder what I did to get a 4 out of 5. But I looked, and Catcher in the Rye got a 3 out of 5. I'm like, whoa! So this one person that gave me a 4 out of 5.
Keep Catcher in the Rye.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, that's a star more than Catcher in the Rye. I'll take that. And so, yeah, I think there was that one moment during the first look at the review. We're hoping to get positive stuff, but it was actually quite lovely to be taken serious as poets, because we don't think of ourselves as poets.
Yeah, what do we think of ourselves as?
Just goofballs.
Instigator.
Yeah, yeah.
Enablers.
Enablers of instigators.
Well, the poems are about enabling, because
Yeah.
we talk about this all the time. I wake up absolutely petrified about 3 days a week. I can't move. I'm just frozen. She's getting ready for work. She's like, it's time to get out of bed. And I'm like, oh, and it's just like, the only way I can get out of my bed is to create some courage artificially by writing a poem about courage I don't have. And then I can pull myself out of bed and go to work. And it's like, it's a little bit like when I did my TED Talk, I was painting myself with courage I didn't have over and over again. I would paint myself, write the thing out and paint myself. And I was brainwashing myself to believe something I didn't believe. But that's what most...
Yeah. Okay. I think
that's the whole night.
that's the whole night.
There's still 11 people with us.
Okay.
Oh, Richard also wants a book.
Okay. He says he might have a copy, but he'll take another if we have it. So we'll check. Okay. I think we should have
Okay.
another copy.
Yeah.
Because we're putting together another package of your stuff.
And we'll just order more from the
Yeah.
bookstore. It might be that Lori has to print some more. Do you know what I learned
goes
about
into a
printing
third
books?
printing. That's awesome.
Yeah, can I
Or
tell you
four.
something I learned about books? Is we've got on our shelf here the 3rd print run of the River Troll. So the first print run was in black and white. The second print run, I think, sold out on its own. Then it went to a 3rd print run. And then, so it might be the 4th print run that came out with the award blasted on the cover. And somewhere I found like copies of the original, which I never loved as much because it has a nicer cover on the second print. But when you go buying books, everybody else wants the first edition. But you know what authors like? Like 5th edition.
Because
Right?
they,
Like you see the 5th edition of your book, and you're like, yeah. So I didn't properly value the first edition of my book because I was so thrilled to get to the 2nd and 3rd.
okay. Okay. Yay.
Is that all the stuff?
That's all the stuff. I
All the
think.
stuff.
Please text if you have any other questions.
That's
but I think-
403-629.
Bree asked where you can buy Britches Brooks is anywhere you find books. So pages,
Chapters.
Yeah, we just added
Shelf
it, yeah.
Life. Shelf Life's amazing. Chapters Indigo online, you can order them.
My personal favorite is
Shelf Life. Shelf Life if you can.
And is Owl's Book
Owl's
still-
Nest, yeah, Owl's Nest. So anywhere you find books, you will find you'll find Rich's book, or you can order it from there because they do sell out because people really love his books because they're beautiful.
Well, they sell out, and also there wasn't 100 billion of them printed.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
Yet.
You got Sam's
Growth
in the book,
mindset.
right?
Exactly.
Are you singing us a song?
I have a quick
Should I
question.
sing you Mona Lisa?
Did you guys get the spoons?
Yeah,
Just those, right? But please and thank you.
of course. And what are your opening bids on the spoons?
$5.
$5 each.
Actually, no, just for the set. Don't even have to have a bid or anything on it. Just show them for next week. 'Cause
Okay.
I invited a friend to watch. so-
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Patty.
No,
yeah.
no, not at all.
You know, if you're
Thank you
polite at the Rumble
thank
House,
you so much for reminding us. So look at this
stepped
beautiful.
on.
Yeah,
Those
they're
are
a little hard to
beautiful.
see being fair enough.
That's okay. So another collection of Patty's work is jewelry made by upcycled collections of beautiful objects. So That's so cool. They're beautiful from both sides. Is it a heart and an eye? Oh, it's like you and Kevin.
I don't want to be like
Yeah.
strange, but can you tell me why they're called spoons?
They're
Why
made
they're
out
called
of spoons.
spoons?
Yeah.
Because they're made from tiny plastic spoons.
Oh, plastic spoons.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like these.
I don't know why my brain was stuck on seeing metal spoons. And I was like, I don't think these are spoons.
Yeah, plastic
I forgot about
Yeah.
plastic.
Yeah, side note, I was trying to find straws.
Yeah,
Can't find them.
they're illegal.
Nope. I was trying to make
I bet you can find
Chimney
straws. I
sweep
bet you can
props.
pick like lots of
'Cause I
places and guarantee you they'll have straws.
what places?
I don't know, like I bet you places where they play Nickelback have straws. I'm not even kidding you.
Obstinate.
No, I'm not even kidding. I bet you
Did
there's
you
a
say
ca-
$5
You know
for
what?
the
That,
set?
that cafe that everybody's boycotting in Red Deer, I bet
$5
you
for the
$1,000
set.
they have plastic straws back ordered and stored in a truck somewhere.
So a beautiful heart
What's that place called again? Tom's Pizza or something?
and a beautiful
Paul's Pizza?
Paul's Pizza. I bet you they have plastic straws. I bet you $1,000.
Probably.
When everybody was investing in masks and
and safety procedures.
I was going to say in vaccines, they were stockpiling plastic straws. And at some point, when Paul loses it, he's going to be like, "This is the last straw."
Rich, you need to go to bed.
No, he needs to not
Go
sleep.
for a bike ride.
You need to go
Red
for a
Deer.
bike ride
Red Deer?
to Red Deer.
It's funny because the Liberal government made straws illegal. And then when we actually run out of straws, there's going to be this like conservative backlash about this being the last straw. At that moment, it'll be like a breaking point. Yeah, the dollar store has straws. I actually really feel this is the thing I think about when I go in the dollar store. First of all, I don't understand the process. I don't understand how like an art store can sell a product for $15 and then you can go to a store called a dollar store, but they'll sell the same product for $2. It's not called the $2 store, it's called the $1 store. But nothing in that store is actually $1, but everything's way cheaper. And
It doesn't say it's a
What?
$1 store, it just says it's a dollar store.
Sure.
It doesn't
And then
say
my other
something
point
about
was
it.
though how when you go in and everything's off gassing, like how is it that everything's so cheap and yet past the standards that like I can smell this store decomposing as I walk through it. I can feel my chromosomes shifting around. And then they got food there. I'm like, yeah, who eats food from the dollar store? That could
Me?
Me?
Me.
But their packaging is smaller.
is that how that works?
Well,
Yeah, I
it's
used to work
old,
next to the
but
dollar
it's
store.
also smaller.
That'd be my lunch.
Let me
So
let me
you
just tell you
feel
something.
Like you're getting a good deal.
Here's
but your
something I
bag of
know, and
chips
I
is
don't know
not.
if this is true, but I mean, so I don't know if it's true about the dollar store, but I'll tell you something I know from having worked in some stores. Is there was a particular store that sold sporting goods, and they tended to have cheaper prices on those sporting goods. And you would wonder why would this bike cost this much in a bike store, but the same brand of bike would cost way less in that sporting store. And a friend of mine that worked in a warehouse had pointed out to me that when you make skis, for instance, the factory will grade them. This is the A grade, the B grade, the C grade, the D grade. Basically, if it was at the point where they're about to take the name off the skis, they would sell them at this one particular
Yeah.
store.
It's the same with Levi's, right? You can buy Levi's at Walmart.
Like
They
when
are
one
not
leg
the
is longer
same.
than the other.
Yeah, they're not the same quality as the Levi's that you buy at the Levi's store.
Yeah.
They're
I
made
think
very
Work
differently.
Warehouse used to have like tabs that were cut. So basically,
Mhm.
if they had defects, you could buy them at the store and they'd be cheaper.
Yeah.
The tags were cut off. But they weren't giving off gas because they couldn't pass the standards that it takes to ship into the country. And I think that's the thing.
quality of the food that I buy from the dollar store is really not good for me anyway. So if it's
That's what I was
about to go
thinking.
bad,
Yeah.
is it really going to make a difference?
When you're talking about candy.
Like we're not going to talk about the Pringles Light, which actually has a heavier saturated fat than the regular Pringles. But the reason it's Pringle Light is the fat is undigestible and actually just passes through your body without being digested. That's the kind of horror show shit that should only be in horror movies, but it's actually in a Scientific American.
Diet food is always worse for you.
Yeah.
I did a huge study on it.
Especially red color, right?
Well, like
The Pringles Light, I think, on the can it said warning about
It's worse
anal
for you.
leakage.
Ew.
I think that's a good place to stop.
You mean the sugar?
It's good.
right?
Yeah, the
I
sugar
think,
ones
I think that's a good place to end.
This is that rumble where everything went wrong.
No, it was a great
No, it was
a
actually.
great rumble.
It was pretty good. Yeah.
80% sugar though.
So,
It's the
We
best.
really appreciate everybody.
It was a good rumble.
Thank you, Richard. And thank you, everybody.
Leanne and Bree
Yeah,
and Blake
thank you.
and Francis
Yeah.
and
Thank you, everybody, so
I
much.
see. You're too young for that.
I
It's
see
a romper room
Leanne
moment.
and I see Bree and I
Imagine,
I know what you're talking
imagine.
about.
There was
You
a show called
can
Romper Room,
imagine.
and she would hold up a mirror and thank all her friends, and her friends were never named Chelsea because nobody was named Chelsea. So I didn't get my name
Chelsea.
Chelsea,
said.
we're too young for this.
Did you get your name said on Romper Room?
I wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah, I didn't.
I wanted
It wasn't a
desperately
thing,
to
so
have
maybe
my
it
name
did
on
say.
something,
Yeah.
and it did not exist.
There's
And it
lots
was
of Jessicas
pre the
going
days
on.
of just getting
You
it
know
printed
what?
there.
Okay. So there are
Okay.
pros and cons about every name, right? Like Chelsea wasn't on the knife when you went to the zoo and they had all the knives with it, and they had a little nameplate and they never had it would go from C to Charlie to C to right. Sure. In fairness, your name didn't pop up as much as you wanted it to.
No.
My name's Richard.
So is Richard's.
Yep. And then when they shorten my name, it can be Rick, Ricky, Rich. But that's not the one that kids think is funny. So my parents gave me a name that can be used in place of a penis.
My uncle's like birth name is Dick.
Dick, yeah.
Like that was his for real name. I'm like, wow,
I
my
actually
grandma
think
did not
I
like
actually
you.
think that when your name is Dick, you probably had a lot of charisma, like Dick Cabot, Dick Clark.
No,
I mean,
you
my
were
parents gave me the
saying
initials BJ. I thought that was a great idea, so
my kid's initials are
Were they
TJ.
like laughing or they just didn't piece it together?
they didn't piece it together, and
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, I'm being bullied. And they're like,
Like Johnny Cash, right?
My initials used to be JC before I changed my name.
Oh,
Yeah, the
Lots of
kids.
Jesus jokes because my last name used to be Church.
church.
Yeah,
Oh,
wow.
jeez.
The kid's dad was gonna
Not
get a
anymore.
tattoo.
And then I said it, and I was like, and you're looking, oh no, did I say something? There was a personal thing there.
I know.
It's good.
That name
That's
no
good.
longer exists.
That's good. That's good.
You don't even need
Okay, can we finish?
Yeah, are you going to sing?
Um,
I think so.
I was going to sing Mona Lisa because you're Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, men have named you. Yeah.
Can you sing me a song from our poetry book?
For ages, I watched the tigers in their cages, and I crept in the pitch of night when the keepers slept and unlocked the gates. Some ran, some stayed. I hoped some might love me, I knew some would hate me. The truly bitter lingered, and then they ate me.
I like the end.
I stole that from a John Irving novel. Not this poem, but the concept.
The idea. Okay, thank you everybody. We will be sending out confirmations to you guys at home. And I'll actually do that this weekend. This last weekend I was not doing that.
You need me to add it up? Here.
Well, because I sold stuff.
Yeah.